Hey guys, welcome back. This is Laszlo from Laszlo's Vintage BBG. Back over here getting some more parts together for the 65 Bug Convertible. I was waiting for this one thing to finally show up so I could get the motor going and do all that, and it finally did. So if you've ever, we're going to put a motor in. Behind the motor is this. It's a nice background that goes on the back of your body of your car, and this one specific is a Brazilian version of it. They have like German and Taiwanese. This one is actually pretty good. It's already like 5 millimeters thick. This also helps with the sound, but it also gives it that nice, really clean look. I'm trying to go as nice as possible on this car and do it up the best I can. So this was on back order for like 2 months. I had a motor, so I'm sort of glad it didn't come because I actually picked up another motor. So tell me what you think if you've ever installed one of these. It's the best way to do it is obviously without the motor in, because trying to put it in with the motor in is a pain in the you-know-what. A couple other things. I was waiting for this, the glove compartment door, or box actually, I think it goes like so. This is the tray that goes underneath your hood and covers all the wiring. So I'll show you a couple things. I ended up with 2 motors, and if you're asking why, I'll explain that. So I was first trying to get this first motor that was all 12 volt already, meaning the flywheel was 12 volt, generator 12 volt, and I was like, this thing's perfect. Well, my buddy who had it said, oh no, it blew up. And I'm like, what? And then so I was like, well, shoot, now I need to get another one. So then I went and bought this one, which is also a matching numbers 40 horse. And when I say matching numbers is, you can look right here. This shows the VIN number of the motor, which is going to be right down here. It's a February of 65. I believe my car is March of 65, so that's within the realm. If you didn't know, if you have a car and it looks like it's been sitting forever and the person says it is the original number, you can look at these numbers that are stamped in right here and go on the Samba website, and you can actually look it up. There's different places. There's like buy and sell, then there's shows, then there's technical and everything. So you can look that up and it'll tell you basically what year the motor is just by the numbers, and actually what month. You can narrow it down. So see how this is 935? That'll be say 935, and the next one will be up to 990. So then in that month, say they made 300 motors, and that'll tell you, okay, in February they made 300, in March they made so and so, so and so. So that's a cool little tip to do if you've never done that. Take your time. If you think your motor's original, it actually adds a lot of value to your vehicle, and it's just something dorky and something cool. So this motor I got from a friend. It came from somebody else. They said it was rebuilt, and it does look good, but do we ever know? You never know. This motor's been sitting though for about 10 years. It turns over fine, it does all that, but from sitting, motors don't like that. So what I'm worried about, putting it all in, getting it all good, and then the push rods start to leak, the oil seal on the bottom starts to leak, and now I got to pull it all back out. That's one of the reasons why I went and got this other motor. So let's get back to that. So we're going to close this one up, and it's only outside for a little bit. I've been redoing some stuff in my garage, and so making more room for this motor. So my buddy calls me back and says, hey, remember I told you the motor was blown up? Well, it wasn't. What he had done is when he put the motor back in, he didn't tighten all the bolts correct back here. So I'm going to show you. So if you look right here, he didn't tighten these bolts in. So there's 2 here that are on the motor. Then there's 2 that come through. One goes through the starter. I believe it's on this side, but I might be backwards. And then there's another one. Well, I guess he didn't tighten it up enough. So they got loose, and the motor actually shifted. And when it did that, this started rubbing on the bell housing of his tranny, and that's what he heard. He thought it was a knocking noise and said, oh, S-H-I-T, and pulled over. Didn't want to blow it up. So then he calls me back after I already bought that one and says, I still have the motor. So I explained the situation. Long story short, I ended up picking up, and here's why, is I know this motor. I actually sold him a bus, and it came with the bus. The motor is also matching numbers to 65, but it's already 12 volt. Has a 12 volt flywheel on it, 12 volt clutch and pressure plate, all new. A lot of the stuff on this has already been powder coated. This is a 36 horsepower shroud. This has been powder coated. All the tin has been powder coated. It's also already ready to go. Like literally just pulled it out of his bus 2 weeks ago. Hasn't been sitting that long. I've been turning it over. Carburetor's good. Already 12 volt. And for the price I had to pay on this, super easy. I mean, to me, throw it in and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with that extra 40 horse over there. Some people, you know, it's always good to have an extra motor laying around. So that explains about the motor. That's my dog, you guys know that. I got parts for this 65 everywhere. So I'm gonna show you something real quick. They're inside my living room. Luckily, single so I don't get in trouble. There's an exhaust for it. There's the dog. Here's some of the more trim that I needed for it. More parts for it. There's just stuff everywhere. So let's go back outside. Come on, Sophia. There's the dog. She's crazy. So going back and I'll show you. So the bug is definitely coming together for sure. The next video, I want to get the headlights done. I ordered new lenses and I have them in one of those boxes, so I'm going to do that. And then I want to put the motor in, see if I can have a friend help me and get that in. But I was going to film a video on doing the motor, the board that goes across the back. Tell me what you guys think about that. Like, is that something you want to learn? Is that something you can see? Do you like this build, me working on this, or you want me to get back to work on Squareback, on the short bus? These are some parts my friend sent to my house that they're actually going to be going in a car that I sold them and being sent back to the UK. So I help people out with that too. But yeah, tell me, do you like this build? Do you want me to continue on this? The barn door also is going to have a new video coming out here shortly. I've done a lot to it. If you look at the mufflers, that should show you brand new. I did a new motor, some new paint scheme, wheels, steering wheel, headlights, went crazy on it. So look out for that. I can't quite share it yet because I'm bringing it to Octo Show tomorrow and I do not want to let it slide what I did to the bus first. So, but that'll be coming up in a video tomorrow. Also, I'm going to be doing a video of Octo, which is a Volkswagen bus only show, pre-split screen, so 67 and earlier show. Pretty bitchin', lots of buses. I usually don't have enough time to do a video, but I'm going to try to make time to do one because I haven't done one on that. If you're liking what you see, please like, please subscribe, please hit the bell. I love putting these out here. I hope you guys enjoy them too. But tell me if you want me to keep working on this. You want me to work on the barn door? Do you like the shows that I go to better? Do you like when I go and find cars? Tell me what you guys like, because I want to keep doing that stuff. I don't want this to ever be a boring channel. I want this to be a fun channel. This project is bigger than normal. Normally it's outside, but it's in the garage because I'm driving the bus tomorrow, but then it'll come back outside and then I can get back to work on it. Sophie, stop eating the cat food. Come on, bad dog. So once again, here's some of the stuff right here. Got this for the 65 bug. I'm going to be working on that. I'll probably do a video, like I said, on putting this in and maybe putting the motor in. Let me know what you guys think. I'd like to thank you guys for watching Laszlo's Vintage BBG. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and look out for a couple new videos this weekend, and I appreciate every single one of you. Have a great day.